Hello everybody that's watching. We've got two leopards in the tree, mum and youngster. Female, the mother is called Lorian. We've got three of us here if you guys want to ask any questions or say hello or whatever. It is a gazelle that they're eating, I think. Hello, what time of the day is it here? What time of the day is it here? 20 past 5 in the afternoon. It's a little bit blurry. I think we might be focusing on the branches, that's why. Don't think that made it any better. Just clean the camera lens quickly, see if that helps. Is that any better? Obviously what I'm seeing is not what you're seeing. I've got a nice crystal clear picture in front of me, but whatever goes through the stream, I don't know what you're getting. At least you're getting something. What are they eating? It's a gazelle, I hope. That's what it looks like to me. So that's mum feeding there, and then just quickly look at the cubby. There's the little one. But he's asleep, mostly. Do we have any black leopards here? Not in the Mara. There are black leopards in Kenya. There was one spotted on a camera trap last year. But nothing in the Mara, at least not that anybody knows. I don't sit on this often. Just put it. There's also the light is very bad where we are. It is dark because it's stormy and they are in a very dark branch tree. So I'm quite pleased with what we are getting. It's not often that we get signal where there's leopards to be able to show you. I usually have to show you a picture much later, so this is quite nice to have here. We are right on top of one of the hills. You need a thumbprint to open it. Is that a female? Yes, that's the female that's eating. And then there in the darkness, that's the cub.
This is Luca and Lucas.
Lucas.
Yeah, his son.
Lucas is the name of the cub.
His son. So Lorian and
Yeah. Lorian is the name of the mother. So you guys aren't asking me questions. I'll ask you a question. Where's everybody watching from? What are you all doing? I'm watching from the car and I'm filming it. It is prickly. It is prickly, but it means that the meat will stay well gripped in there, and they will carefully pick their way through the thorns. They're not long thorns, they're short, stubby thorns, so it's easier than, say, an acacia tree would be to get through. Looks like we've got a good selection of people from all over watching. Welcome everybody to Kenya. Nothing wrong with watching it while you work. Sure, it makes your work day a little more interesting. Right, she's losing interest in eating. Looking out, there are some hyenas around. The hubby's woken up as well. Oh no, he's put his head back down again. Maybe he's going to come up. Let's just have a look at what he's going to do. There we go. He's quite a pretty young man, even if he's got a funny name. Leopard named Lucas. The name, the mother is Lorian, the cub is Lucas. Who names the animals?
there is a Japanese lady who is keep on following these leopards, and actually Lilika, the daughter of Lorian, was named after her granddaughter.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you all hear that, or do you want Jackson to speak up a bit about who names the leopards? What point will the cub leave his mother? It's hard to say. It depends. Each litter's different with each leopard. So anything from 14 months to 2 years. Okay. We didn't hear you very well, Jackson. Shout. about the naming of the leopards.
So naming of the leopards, there is a Japanese lady who is doing research of the leopards, especially Luluka. Luluka is the daughter of Lorian, and the Japanese lady named Luluka after her granddaughter.
And Lucas after.
And Lucas, it's after his grandson again.
Okay, so there we go. So to summarize about the naming, the mother, Lorian, was named by the guides at Entim, and the son, Lucas, is named after the grandson of one of the ladies that comes here and follows the leopards.
The hyena broken some bones.
If you can see there, but the mother is peeing out of the tree onto the hyenas on the ground. Do we recognize leopards based on their territory or any other marks? It's both territory and marks. You can see them in a certain territory a lot of the time, but especially females will leave their territories if they follow a male to go and mate, so it's not always accurate. And territories shift as females have female cubs. The territories will shift to accommodate those extra females. So the other thing you look at is the markings around the face, the whisker pattern, the markings on the side. Each spot pattern on a leopard is unique. It's easier to recognize a leopard from the spots than lions, because lions only have the whisker pattern. They have to look at the notches in the ears and get close enough to look at the whiskers as well. With leopards, even if you can just get a side-on profile of them, the spot pattern on the whole body will be unique.
Even us.
Ooh. It's just how bad the light is there when I refocused. They're very, well, the youngster's very interested in the hyenas. Mum's not too bothered other than peeing on top of them. A lot of bugs flying around. It's been very wet, so there's a lot of insect activity after the rain. Is it easy to recognize the spots on leopards through the naked eye? No, you need the experience. You need to know the leopards. You need to know what you're looking at. It takes time to learn leopards in an area. If you do stay in an area for long enough and watch the leopards for long enough, eventually you no longer need to count spots. You can recognize them just from their shape, the general shape of their body and their face. Just as you don't count someone that you see's everyday's freckles to know who they are. When you see the leopards all the time, you don't need to count their spots anymore. How old is the cub, Jackson?
It's almost 1 year, 1 year and 5 months.
1 year and 5 months, almost.
Good.
Just joined. What did they have for breakfast? It was a gazelle. There's not much of it left. Mum's sleeping on top of it at the moment. Can we show the hyenas? Unfortunately, the bush is too thick to see the hyenas. I'll just show you underneath the tree. That's what we're looking at, where the hyenas are. They're in there somewhere. We can hear them moving, and that's about it. We can hear them crunching on some of the bones that have fallen down. We are losing light fairly quickly. We're also losing time. So I think as they're both going to sleep, we're going to leave them. Thank you very much to everybody for joining. Thank you for asking questions. I don't know if we'll get anything else tonight. And tomorrow I'm leaving the reserve. So we might not be able to do any more live streams till next month. Am I filming from an elevated platform? I'm filming from a car.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, guys. Thanks very much. See you next time. Bye-bye.